What's up, guys? I'm here at the Midweek Motivational Minute. Hey, and before we get started, I just want to tell you that everything I say today is not only for you, but is actually for me as well. And so today's going to be a little bit different. It's probably going to be longer than a minute, so I'm going to pre-apologize if this is longer than a minute. But hey, one thing I want to share with you today, we're going to talk about the difference between fighting and fleeing, the difference between standing up or running away. When I think about this Christian life, now if you're a Christian, I'm going to talk to you. However, if you're not a Christian, hey, cool beans with me, man. I hope you're listening. I hope you hear this. I hope you can take this in. I hope you get something out of this. But the Christian life, what I have come to know about the Christian life, my first belief about it was this Christian life was all mountaintop experiences, with all rainbows and unicorns and sunshine and all awesome things like that, where blessings just flowed from heaven. Hey, one thing I've come to learn is the reality of the fact is that this Christian life is a hard road. Man, it is a hard road. The Bible tells us that the road is narrow. Not many people are going to walk this thing out, man. And in my own life, I see that it is a struggle every single day. Every single day I wake up, I have to come to realize that God has called me to be a fighter. God has not called me to flee from the hard work. God has not called me to flee when things get tough. What I know is that we were created with a warrior spirit. We were created and knit together to be fighters and to stand up. And so what I want you to think about, especially those men that I'm talking to right now, if you are a husband, you have to ask yourself, are you willing to fight for your marriage? Are you willing to fight for every aspect of your marriage, not just the ones that come easy to you? If you're a husband, are you willing to get off the couch and take your wife out on a date? Are you willing to get off the couch and pursue your wife in every part of your life? If you're a father, are you willing to fight for your kids' future? Are you willing to lead them courageously? Are you willing to invest in them and show them what it means to have character and integrity? Hey, if you are a single man, are you willing to fight for purity? Are you willing to hold on to the hope that what God tells us that greater is to come in marriage, that you're willing to hold on to that? And every single day that you fight for purity. What I have come to understand is the fact that at the end of this day, at the end of when our lives come to an end, man, when we go before God, we are all going to be judged for our life. You have to ask yourself, are you willing to fight this thing out? Are you willing every single day to put forth the effort to fight the battle that is before you? Because what I have learned is it is so much easier to flee. And some of us watching this video have ran away from the things that we know we should stand up and fight for. So find comfort and peace in knowing the fact that you were created to fight. Inside of you is a spirit to stand up and fight. You just have to want to do it. So the challenge for this week, be a fighter. Do not be a fleer. Every single day, things are going to come at you. Arrows are going to be shot at you. The enemy is going to attack you. Life is going to surround you. It is in those times of trials and tribulation where God calls you to fight, not to flee.